there, this is Ben Eubanks with Upstart HR and analyst of the Brandon Hall Group. I am here at the SHRM conference in Orlando. I'm having a great time. Seen a lot of great sessions, and I wanted to share a couple tips and things from a session yesterday. Actually, I wrote about it on the blog, but I also had some additional notes, and I was thinking through how I want to share those things out. So just three quick things, talking about benefits communication, how to share your message, how to get your people to understand and to value what you have, what you already offer, even more. So the first one is something that I firmly believe in. It's be fun or be funny. Try to get people to think about things in a different way. If you can get their attention with humor or with something else, then you're going to have a better chance of getting them to pay attention to the rest of your message. You snag them at the front end, and then you can, on the back, you can talk about, hey, I know this isn't really exciting or fun, but we're going to talk about our high deductible health plan, how that works, and what it means for you and your family. Try to insert some humor in there, try to be funny, so that, again, you don't lose your audience and they just tune you out completely. So the other thing, one of the key things is spouse education. We actually, in the session yesterday, people were asking questions about how to get spouses involved, how to get them to understand, because most of the questions that they get don't come from employees, they come from spouses, whether directly or, hey, my wife said to ask you this, or my husband wants to know this. So talking about spouse education, and really all the ways that you share things with your employees can still be used with spouses, other than in-person meetings during work hours at the office. Other than that, if you have remote, if you have teleconferences where you explain these things, invite the spouses to dial in with their significant other, and so you can share with them there. Think about maybe when you're mailing things home, addressing it to the spouse instead of the employee, saying, hey, I know that your spouse's employee insurance is coming up, or your open enrollment is coming up, or the insurance might be changing. We wanted to talk to you and make sure that you understood what's going on. Those personal crafted messages to the other person, I've seen those be very powerful in the past. Not necessarily used for this purpose, but still seem to be very effective, and they definitely get the attention and get the people thinking, you know what, wow, they think about my spouse, I think about them, they care about them enough to try to address their concerns or their thoughts, their questions. It makes your employees value you that much more. And then the final one is look at the results. Don't just do things. If you read the post that I did the other day on benefits communication, best practices, how those things work, there were, I think, 9 really good ideas in there for how to do it better. The thing is, if you only do one of them and it really works out for you, then that's great. But if you do 2 or 3 and you don't really track the results or see if it was any better or do any sort of follow-up, you might just be wasting your time. So that's one of the key things, is do something different and then measure it and refine as you go along to find out, okay, yes, that was worthwhile. Putting all the data on a CD and sending that to their house or mailing that to them, we didn't really get much out of that. But when we did the online portal, we had all these logins, we had fewer questions, people seemed happier, whatever it might be. So think about that. Think about some metrics you can gather to make sure that people are really taking advantage of what you had to offer. Anyway, hopefully that's all that I have on benefits communication for now. I know it's been kind of a target of focus for the last couple of weeks, but it's been something that's been top of mind for me, definitely. So anyway, thanks for your time. Hope you have a great day, guys. If you ever need to reach me, I'm at ben@upstarthr.com. Thanks.